Hello everyone, it's Sunny. Welcome back. In the last video, we discovered that a chord is like a color. A major chord is bright and warm, and minor chord is emotional and a little bit sad, right? We learned that every sound has its own personality, its own character, right? But now, here is an interesting question. If one chord is one color, then why doesn't music stay in one color? Why do we keep move from one chord to another? Let's listen. C major. Beautiful, right? What happens if we stay only in this color and this chord? Here forever. At first, it feels comfortable, but after a while, nothing really happens. It feels like in a movie you're watching same scene again and again. Music needs movement. When one color changes to another color, we begin to feel a story. And the movement from one chord to another, we call it as chord progression. The easiest way to understand chord progression is to understand music as a journey. Every great story starts from somewhere familiar, from a place called home. Then the character leaves, and then the character experiences some tension or goes through something, or exchanges or experience something new like that, and then eventually returns. Music works exactly the same way. C major, it feels like home. It feels comfortable, safe, and warm. But for a story to begin, we have to leave home. So from C, this is home. It feels safe and comfortable. This is where we start. But you have to leave the home. So we go to F. It feels new. It feels somewhere different, right? A new scene appears. And then it moves to G. Now something feels unfinished. It feels like the music is asking a question, and our ears naturally want an answer. Then G to C. We go back to home. Home, right? This is one of the most important ideas in harmony. So from stable, and then tension, and then release, right? So home, and then a little bit build up, and then tension, and then release. So that's resolution. When beginners learn chords, they often think C is this shape, and the F is this shape, G is this shape. That's correct, but they memorize each chord as separate blocks. But music doesn't happen between the blocks. The music actually happens between the chords. Think about a movie. One beautiful scene does not create the whole story, right? The matter is how the one scene leads to the next, the moment of changes, the transition, and the changes the movement. A single chord is one scene, and a chord progression is story created by those chords. That's why the same chord progressions appear in thousands of songs. Not because they're magical formula, but because our ears love that journey that they create. Let's listen again from C to A minor. What do you hear? How does that feel? We didn't just hear another chord. It feels like we moved from bright sin to something deeper and emotional, right? And let's continue from C to A minor and then F and G. These four chords alone have created countless songs. Why? Because they already contains a story. A beginnings and then changes and some moment of expectation and then finally home, right? The emotion of music, it comes from where the chords from and where it wants to go. It comes from here and then where does it want to go? At this point, you might be thinking, do I need to memorize hundreds of chord progressions? No, just how we did with intervals, your ears come first. Some chords feel like home, some chords feel like leaving, some chords create some questions, and then some chords feel like answers, right? Understanding these feelings is more important than memorizing the chord. Theory simply gives the names to something your ears already understand. So today we learned chords doesn't make just colors. They connect colors together and then create one story. But now another question appears. We understand that chords need to move, but why do some people playing sound so smooth and natural, and while other people's playing some sounds like separate blocks? Why does one performance feel like one flows like flowing story, while another feels like a robot playing a chord progressions, like chords after and another? In the next video, we're going to explore how to connect the chords smoothly and why professional musicians can make beautiful sound without moving their hands too much. This is called voice leading. I'll see you in the next video. If you like this video, please like it and then don't forget to subscribe me. Thank you. Bye bye.